This workshop is a crafter's dream. With steady hands, patience and a keen eye for detail, it's here that rescued leather is transformed into bags, belts and everything else in between. Tracy Watkins set up Coterie Leather in 2007. She trained as a furniture designer in London and worked for high-end department stores before coming back to Wales to create her own business.
I would call it a he-write, that Welsh wanting to come back to Wales. Was it that longing for you to come back to Pembrokeshire and try to open a business like this?
Yeah, so I did my degree in London and then I was really lucky. I got a job the week I graduated and I stayed there for quite a few years. But I really had a longing to come back to Pembrokeshire. Not only, I was working for somebody else up in London and I really wanted, the long-term plan was always to run my own business. And I always thought it would have to be in London or Cardiff or a city, but I just decided that after working for such a long time in London that I would want to come home, so yeah.
And why did you want to work with leather specifically?
So I actually trained as a product and furniture designer, and the job I got when I graduated was working as a product developer for a company in London, and it involved working between the manufacturers and the designers. And it just happened that we were doing a lot of sofas at the time, and there was a lot of leather wastage from the prototypes and from the making of the sofas. So I was coming home with bin bags full of leather, turning it into products, and it's all sort of snowballed from there, really. So I did a bit of upholstery in university, and other than that, I'm pretty much self-taught, and it's all progressed from that initial sort of using scraps and waste of leather. As you can see, I've got mountains of leather here.
Yeah.
A lot of it is tan, the sort of colours you'd have sofas in, but amazingly, I've got so many other colours here as well. So it all starts off with sort of bigger pieces like this generally, and then I make products out of, I call this the raw edge, and it's how my sort of journey first got started, was making, this is sort of regarded as waste here because it's not sort of perfect. For the furniture industry, they like all the panels to be perfect if you're paying a lot of money for a sofa. So that's how I first start off making bags.
Are you proud that you're a real champion of recycling here? Because you are.
Yeah, it's really popular these days. There's loads of new terms for it. But I started this 20 years ago, so before it was fashionable to use waste. So yeah, it's definitely something I believed in for a long time.
And it's not just things you actually produce, Trace, you also repair things too.
Yes, I do quite a lot of repairs, totally random repairs, everything from turning saddles into bags and using people's boots and turning them into other products. I've been asked to make all sorts of things, and this here is something I'm currently working on, which is a handle from a Green Goddess fire engine. This is probably close to, getting on for 100 years old.
Really?
So, and it's lasted that long.
Yeah.
It was just through use. So yeah, we can definitely, all the fixings are absolutely 100%. All it needs is a new bit of leather handle. So yeah, there's so many things that we could repair rather than throw away.
With leather in every colour you can imagine, it's like being a child in a sweet shop. Now it's time to pick out some of my favourites before I can start making my own pair of trainers.
Here's a choice of leather.
All right, okay.
So you can have a little look through that and choose one of your colours from that.
Okay. Oh, the red is nice. Blue. Ah, it's got to be the purple.
Each pair of shoes begins as some soles and some leather, before they're carefully cut and sewn by hand with precision and patience.
Right, getting the hang of this now. And you can see I'm rubbish with needlework, but I'm trying my best.
No, it's really simple. As long as you stay on that top line, you can't go wrong.
But after a few more stitches, my trainers are ready to wear.
There we go. There's my laces ready to go.
Well done.
Nearly there. Dana! What do you think? Oh yeah, just the job.